You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to the Sean W. Show. Oh my goodness. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Okay. Over 200 y'all in here in the building already. Oh my goodness. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Absolutely. Y'all talking about the streets is so boring. Oh, we'll be back to spice it up today. Well, we'll be back to kick it off. Today, this is what we do. We kick it off. So after this show, we're going to go over to Station Head and talk about how we're going to come back over to YouTube and kick it off. We're going to come back over here and kick it off. That's just what we do. So make sure you come back later because you're going to want to come back. You're going to want to come back. Okay, before we go over and do our coffee tonight, our coffee live. So if you're not subscribed to Coffee, get over there. Tonight deems to be a very good show. Our coffee shows are lit. Every coffee live is amazing. They are. I look back on like the lives that we did, and I'm just like, you know what? It's so lit. Like it's like even I have a good time over there with y'all. So we will be back today to pop things off. We absolutely will. So make sure you pay attention to that. If you're not on Coffee, you're going to want to be for tonight's show. We have an interview that's going to be played over there today. So make sure you get over there. You're going to want to hear, trust me, there's no as I am. You're going to want to hear what Sean has. But before we get into that, let's get into the title. So the title says Beauty Katera update on her, the viral TikTok skater that passed away last week. An arrest has been made with that. And y'all been hitting me up about what's going on between Saucy Santana, Erica, Bambi the deer, among a few other things. So let's get into that. Let's start off with that, shall we? Because the title says Erica Mena and Saucy Santana beef. So I don't think that she's gonna be too fond of what Saucy had to say in this live. Actually, let me just pull the neighborhood talk up. Let me just pull up the neighborhood talk. I saw it over there. Shout out to Nisi for the super sticker. She says, "Be blessed, my love. Beat them snakes out of our bushes." Oh, absolutely. Oh, wait till today. Are you gonna want to be back here later on, Nisi? Make sure you're here. Hi, University Marie. Hi, beautiful. Y'all get over there and subscribe to my girl. So let me pull up. Look at I deserve. Look at I deserve, y'all. Look. I deserve, girl. You deserve to be exactly where you at, girl. Hold on, let me pull this up with Saucy. Because Saucy said Erica was the aggressor. Let's get into this.
Make this quick. So last night, my nigga was not fighting no girls. He had got into it with the security of the authorities. He was with his homegirls. I was out with him and his friends, doing that girlfriend one. Erica was very belligerent. I don't know, maybe she probably got too drunk or whatever the case is. She was real wild last night. She got into it with the security guards. It was like 3-4 big securities on top of her. So Zell just being a man and them his girls, he was trying to de-escalate the situation. The people ended up, start testing him with Zell. That's how he ended up going to jail. I got the fuck out of Dodge because I don't play that. Zell know I don't play that. I don't know how nobody else feel about their name, but I know how I am about mine. I left that scene. I went and got my nigga out of jail, bitch. And he right there. Y'all come some sack because he feeling a little bad today. But that's that. And Zell ain't allowed to have no more friends. Period. Okay, y'all, we gonna make this quick. So last night, my nigga was not fighting no girls. He had got into it with the security of the authorities. He was with his homegirls. I was out with him and his friends, doing that girlfriend one. Erica was very belligerent. I don't know, maybe she probably got too drunk or whatever the case is. She was real wild last night. She got into it with the security guards. It was like 3-4 big securities on top of her. So Zell just being a man and them his girls, he was trying to de-escalate the situation. The people ended up, start testing him with Zell. That's how he ended up going to jail. I got the fuck out of Dodge because I don't play that. Zell know I don't play that. I don't know how nobody else feel about their name, but I know how I am about mine. I left that scene. I went and got my nigga out of jail, bitch. And he right there. Y'all come some sack because he feeling a little bad today. But that's that. And Zell ain't allowed to have no more friends. Period. Okay, y'all, we gonna make this quick. So last
It's like you're not one of the grove, but whatever. Whatever. I'm tired of arguing with these gay dudes. I'm really tired of it. So, my girl, now look. Now, when the fight broke out, I'm not blaming Saucy for leaving. I'm not blaming him for burling out of this club. She's got angry because he done ran out this club like Nala was behind him, y'all. He done burled out this damn bar like Nala was behind him, a whole fullback. Look at this defensive linebacker. burl his way through, girl. Burl his way through, girl. Look. Where the linebacker go? Is this just showing this thing? Look. It's good. How the linebacker just burrowed out of there like she's gonna eat me. Hold on. We need to see the burrow out, girl. Where is the burrow out, girl? How he burrowed out this ball? Is this it? Oh no, that was before coming in that gay as hell. Girl. How he burrowed out this damn ball like, yeah. I said, go sit your big ass, your back ass down somewhere. What you running for in that goddamn way? Now I'm just saying he got a little piece of career. A little piece, you know, of a career. Look at these mug shots. Ooh, they awful. Oh my goodness. What in the we ain't 20 no more? If Zell don't let go of this mop on top of his damn head, look at it. Their hairline go way back, girl. Look at Erica, same hairline, look. Look at Bambi the punk at the top. She ain't do nothing. Hair ain't shifted or nothing. She was just there. See, that's the type of mugshot you have when you was just there. I ain't do nothing. That's the I ain't do nothing mugshot, girl. And then Erica, that's the my nigga left. Yes. The I can't control my nigga. I gotta fight every night to prove my love. Absolutely. And Zell down there giving, he's sleeping with Saucy. He down there like Saucy is my girlfriend. Ooh, these mugshots is horrid. This how y'all looked at the bar. Look at Saucy. Burling through, she's gonna hate me. Look. Look at Pumba. Look at Pumba. The dumb burl through the club, girl. You that motherfucker up in the club, on. Woo, girl. You that motherfucker up in the club, man. You that mother. I don't want to fight. So I saw that girl. Why you leave homie on stuck? A plumber. Why you leave homie on stuck? Why you leave Simone in the bar, girl? First of all, my neighbor was not hiding. Like, we know he wasn't. It was men. Or we know he wasn't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's why you ran up out of there as big as you. You talking about it was big men. So your size. So it was about 4, 5 of you over there on top of Erica. Okay, so 4 yous got on top of Erica. Okay. What you running for? All that buffness for nothing. So I'm like, what you running for? Burling through the club. Burling through the club. Look, girl. Burling through the bar. He running through the bar. Dudes. Girl, he running through the bar. Everybody phone like this. He's thumping out the club, girl. Everybody taking pictures, phone like. Stampede. So, my girl. He the girl them running out the bar with them lean overs on. This little piggy. So, my girl, look, dudes, with that damn purse. I was like, who purse is that? Is that Erica purse? Oh my goodness, knocking people drinks and down. Knocking people peanuts and stuff out their hand, popcorn out their hand. Come running out the club. We know you're not involved, punk. So you gonna leave homie on stuck. She's a runner, she's a track star. And then you gonna say, well, I wouldn't got my nigga go right out of jail. After you ran, I don't know. After you ran, scare her ass. I'm like, that little piece of career of yours. Prove you really down. Prove you really down. Why you leave? Like, you ain't have to like lead a bar like that. Like, you snitch. Because they probably wouldn't even realize what was going on if you weren't running through knocking people drinks and shit down to get out of the bar. Then you want to try to act like a down ass chick. Because you got to know you why you leave homie on stuck? You ain't have to leave. You went home and everything. You went home and everything. You could have stood outside the bar. Then you gonna show us that he's sitting right there with you. We don't care. Why you keep posting Zell like somebody won't him? I think Zell is cool and everything, but nobody want him. Did you know? You didn't see this mugshot? This show what a person really look like. That's that real lighting. You see it all over his forehead? Yeah, He all yours, player. Because I don't know what it is with you, Saucy. You keep dating OnlyFans models. You keep dating these corn no stars, girl. Because Saucy was on OnlyFans. Yes, it was. He was on. I mean, Saucy. Sorry, not Saucy. Zell swag. He on OnlyFans, putting it in poopers. He on OnlyFans dipping in Splinter. Okay. So my girl, that's what that word. It is what it is. That's him. It's his name. It's a Zell swag, and it's another boy, another man, Damon, in front of him. You know that's what that word. That's what that word. He on there sleeping with men. On the fans. Okay, there wasn't a condom in sight. There wasn't a condom in sight. So, my girl had flip. I saw what I saw, and that was their swag. That was him. It said his name. He was proud of it. He ain't had no mask on like the other DL men that got women at home. My girl. He ain't had none of that. Okay? It was raw. It was raw. It was raw. And he put it in the man's booty. That's what that word. Now Zell wasn't, it was the other way. He was being a top. I saw it. And then it was a man. Black. Okay? Shooting that thing up, mommy, making it roll. That's what that word I saw with my own eyes. The nigga in the mugshot was the one in that perm. That's what that word was, him. Okay? And he ain't have on no contraception, Lord. He didn't have on no Peter Griffin. No DJ Peter Griffin. He wasn't birth control. The situation. That's what that word. So, my girl. Now, I saw it with my own eyes. Okay, I'll pull it up right now, but we're getting trouble. So, head flip. Okay, so, my girl, y'all said we seen it good. So, you know I ain't lying. So that's what that word. And so, now Erica was listed as the aggressor. Okay, now this lesbian has been running amok for a very long time. Okay, Erica with the forehead. Okay, Erica hide a child, like hide a bed, hide a child. She hid that boy. Okay, that son of hers, that son of hers, that poor thing. Now, Erica hide a child minna. Okay, my girl, y'all hit the like. Okay, Now, Erica had a child, Mena, girl. Erica sleep with Mary Man, Mina, girl. Absolutely. My girl, Erica let Rich Dollars use her with this, with a micro peen, girl. Here, flip. That's what that word. Now, she was down here at this bar running amok, okay? And y'all talk about, oh, well, she a mother and all of that stuff. Girl, she don't care, girl. Safaree can have them turn. Because she got it for the child support. Because now I ain't going to say this woman don't love her turn. Because we got to see these last two babies. But we didn't get to see the higher child. We didn't get to see that. But she want to document the life of these churn that she had with Safaree. Okay? I'm going to need you to hide them too, like you hid the other boy. Okay? Now, I hate to think, Erica, had a child, Mina, that you hid that boy because he got autism, and it's a beautiful thing. It's wonderful. Okay, it's okay to heal little autistic soul. Now you done hid the boy at the house. Okay, the child called into him, put him in the basement, the other people's house, the grandma's house, for her to raise the boy while you ran around bobbing for celebrity apples. Is what that word. Is what that word. And then you went out here and got pregnant by Safaree. Okay, and your hard-faced ass thought that this was your dream, knowing this whole time you eat coochie. Absolutely. Erica, like melanated women, y'all. Okay? Now, y'all remember back in the day when Erica was messing with our girl, the pretty lesbian, what was her name? Sin. Okay? That's what that word. She was messing with the pretty girl, Sin. But before she started licking and sucking and all of that on her, hey, it was this melanated girl with a bad wig, with bad hair, really bad hair, okay? And Erica ran up on her, snatched her up at the event with Rich Dollars, okay? Now, Rich had sent the girl over there to sleep with Erica, okay? Because that girl was sleeping with Rich too. Okay, just nasty bitches. So they both were sleeping with Erica and the girl was sleeping with Rich Dollars. Gross. And then Erica snatched her up at the event. Because she's wild. She's wild, y'all. Okay. Now that was strike two because Rich had already gave that song December to Olivia. Okay? All right? Who am I to you? Were we just friends? That song, girl. And then Olivia came through and killed the song. And then Erica, okay, they put the auto-tune on the girl voice. She was like, who am I to you? Like her girl, because the girl can't sing. But Olivia can sing. So Olivia came and took the song December and still flopped. Still flopped. But the girl took the song from Erica, okay? So Erica was already mad at Rich. Okay, that's why she ran up on him in the studio. And all of that stuff, y'all. So then the melanated girl, Erica really had feelings for that girl. That's why she ran up on her, because she was mad that she was letting Rich use her. Okay? Now, I said all that to say this. Erica's not jealous of Safaree and Amara. Okay? She is jealous that Safaree sleeping with the woman she want to sleep with. She want to sleep with Amara. Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome. Safaree didn't take her peen. So she didn't take the peen away from her. No. Safaree took the coochie away from Erica. So that's what this worked. She's actually mad because she wants to sleep with Amara. Okay? Because she like them. She like them, 2 a.m. dark. She like them like that. She like them 12:30 at midnight. She like them 10:45 p.m. Okay? That's how she like them. Okay? So that's where all of that is coming from, all right? So the girl wanted to sleep with Amara, y'all. That she want Amara, y'all. That's y'all welcome. That's a word because Erica's a big old lesbian. Okay, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Okay, all right. She like eating the kookaroo. She really do. Okay, penis born to her because she been sleeping with her since she was like 7. Okay, you lose your virginity at 6. Okay. At the playground. So I'm a girl. You lose your virginity at 7. I mean, it is what it is, you know. So I mean that's what that word. So people feeling like Erica is going through because of Safaree. But that's not true because nobody wants Safaree. Not even Amara, okay? Not even Amara. Safaree might also just be gay or something. Because at this point, you're born. You're born. You're born. You're born. Right? So Erica is going through all of this stuff, right? Because she is evil. Absolutely. Now let's get over here to this deer. Let's get over to this damn elk, Bambi. Now Bambi, now she trying to celebrate the fact that she done left Scrapping nothing ass, knowing that she still want him. Okay? Now she still wants Scrappy. All right? Now I believe at this point in time, Erica is trying to, Erica Harder child, Mina, is trying to do everything in her power to get over Safaree and Amara. Okay? Although they not even sleep with each other. They're not even sleep with each other. So girl, that's what that word. And then you got Bambi up here. You got this elk up here trying to act like she is so scrappy deal. And she absolutely is not. She absolutely is not. She's very so much pressed. So she's sitting over here. I seen her put up this video of the deer. She put up the video talking about when you pay bills by yourself, and when you don't gotta share bills with people no more, and when you get locked up, they ain't gotta come get you out either. You didn't think about that, did you? You didn't think about that, did you? You didn't think about that, did you? This is how Tony Childs almost lost custody of Morgan. Okay? Not everybody's married to a Todd. All right? Now, these men that y'all talk so much about, they could use this as leverage to take y'all turn away from y'all. Okay? Okay? Now, this is how Tony almost lost her damn baby. And everybody ain't Todd. Okay? So now you bitches been running around talking all this shit about those men. Okay? Now y'all want to get locked up together. And all of that's just stupid. Like y'all ain't got babies at home. Y'all was pregnant together, now y'all going to jail together. Y'all is mamas. Hard-faced ass. Y'all is mamas, especially Erica. Over there looking like botched. So Erica, girl, you look a mess, girl. Girl, you look a mess. Girl, I don't know why people don't want to tell you. Girl, you look a mess. You absolutely do. Your face is giving, where the next nigga I'm going to use that? Like that. That's what, girl, you look a mess. Okay? And Bambi, you was in that hot tub with Benzina. Scrappy like the cutest dudes you done slept with. Because, girl, to be over there playing with Kirk with the 3 earrings and then get in the jacuzzi with Dorian from the mask, Benzina. You was over there in the water with Coy ugly ass daddy. Girl. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You tried. No, ma'am. And then you guys there down there or looking like he was on OnlyFans. You guys there down there looking like, it's hard out here for a pimp when it's trying to get the money for the rent. Push that shit out. So all of this is a mess. All of this is an absolute mess. 3 losers behind bars. It's what it's giving. Now, Saucy Santana ran out that damn bar to let us know that his didn't hit any women, you know, or anything like that. No one said he did. I mean, besides people speculating again, you clearly see that those are men. That over there, those aren't women. I mean, whatever. I don't see why that was something to clear up. I'm like, what? You're doing damage control for somebody on OnlyFans. Where's that damage control? Because he was Saucy was dating that Kai dude or whatever. He's on OnlyFans, and then he broke up with that dude, and now he's publicly dating Saucy. I mean, Saucy, Zell, and Zell was on OnlyFans too. So I get people hang out in the same circles, you know, at times, so you become close to people. So I'm assuming that's how they started dating, because to make it seem like material growth. I mean, to make it seem like you that girl, but you have to keep dating corn, no star models. Like, I don't get that. I don't get the dynamic behind that. Like, why not just date a regular gay dude? Like, one with a good job or something like that. You know, like, I don't get that, because Zell, him and Paris still fighting charges for stealing. You know, and stuff like that, all type of theft. And so this ain't his only mugshot with this shiny ass forehead. This ain't his only one. So I mean, they're trying to make it seem like I left to avoid. He ain't no thug. It was a gay dude at a bar with two of his homegirls, and the homegirl was wilding. Not even him. Your nigga ain't no G, and he got on tour with some mules at a bar and whatnot, and it went up. Like, yeah, no, that's not what happened at all. He was at the bar with a drunken psycho, Araka, how to try Mena, and she wild out, and he got in the midst of it because he, you know, felt protective. I don't know how you can protect somebody when four men your boyfriend size is on top of her. What that were. I find that weird. Saucy, you and Zell are never going to be a thing. Like Bradgelina, Jayonce, Daisy, Will Smith and Rumpelstiltskin. Y'all not giving. Y'all not couple goals. When a whore and a prostitute collide, I mean, Saucy, what are your rappers about? Even before you start like rapping. I don't. Just because you guys try to glamorize prostitution does not mean that you're not a prostitute. Diddy has never claimed Young Miami, so that makes her a hoe. Have he cashed her out and all that stuff? That means that she is a high-priced prostitute that raps. What else would that make her? Because she's Young Miami, she's what? I love Young Miami. I love Carisha, but she's still a prostitute. That's what that is. You sleeping with Diddy, and he's buying you things and giving you allowances and, you know, and stuff like that. But you still dating other people and sleeping with other people you're prostitute. Yeah, you're not a paid girlfriend. Even Hugh Hefner's girls, his girlfriends, they weren't allowed to sleep with anybody else but him. They had allowances and, you know, stuff like that. The Kendras and, you know, and all of that. They didn't sleep with nobody else. I mean, unless it was like another girl in front of Hugh. But other than that, no. They all lived in the house. They all had their own cars and, you know, and all that stuff. They had allowances, and the families could come and visit when they wanted, and, you know, and stuff like that. But they didn't sleep with nobody but Hugh Hefner. That was it. So if anything, they were like sugar babies, if you will, meaning this ain't serious, but at the same time, yeah. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, she's a high-priced whore. I mean, that I mean, if we're being honest, I mean that's true. I mean, she wants to glamorize it and make it look like, I mean, she's literally making songs. Well, it's all like Euros. Okay, so you're glamorizing it. You're making it so that it's just like I'm still that girl. Even though I'm sleeping with people for money, oh well, it's a lot. You're mad, you're hating. So I mean, it's no different than a stripper. You're gonna call a stripper a whore. Why wouldn't she be? Why wouldn't she be? And that's the same thing with Zell and Saucy. Both of y'all used y'all bodies to get to where you are, which isn't far. That's why Erica keeps landing in the situations that she keeps landing in, because she's not using a talent. Your hoo-ha is not a talent. It's not. That's why you keep landing face first. Same thing with Bambi. Yeah, she wasn't in that jacuzzi with Dorian. Then she wasn't there for free. They're all of those girls. They were getting paid how they weighed. They wasn't there to hang out. Like, no, they absolutely were not. And it's the same thing with Bambi. What is her talent? I mean, she can try to get in a pseudo girl, you're trash. Prime example of just anybody being in a booth, like anybody just jumping in a booth because you aren't known for anything. You don't have your own name. Bambi's Scrappy's girl. Erica Safaree baby mama. Zell is Saucy's boyfriend. Where's the talent? There is no talent with any of these people. Zell is not known for a talent. Erica's not known for a talent. Bambi's not known for a talent. None of them are known for a talent. That's why they're all in love and flip-flop. I mean, with them bringing the new girls in, they should be pushing the old ones out. And these three none of them need to be on the show. Like, I really don't even see why they're on it, besides to still collect some type of check to help them with their social media following going up, for them to have a buzz to keep bringing in social media revenue. Because there's no reason to have them on the show. None of them have storylines. Literally, Safaree and Amara La Negra, they are faking dating. They've never slept together. Safaree has never claimed her, and she has never claimed him. But they're on the show kissing. This is why people don't watch, because it's fake. Like, it's not real. And we're going to get into that clip next, of Amara saying that the relationship isn't real, that they have never slept together, anything like that. She said the last person she slept with was her twins' father. She said that's the last person she slept with. She never slept with Safaree, or anything like that. It's all for ratings, like she said. So, and then you got these same characters from it. It just makes them look even worse, honestly. Again, Bambi, no talent. Erica, no talent. Zell, no talent. None of them have talent, but all of them are known for their hoo-has. Bambi's known for sleeping with Scrappy, etc. Erica known for sleeping with the industry. And Zell is known for basically the same thing. He done slept with anybody that basically say, yeah, that looked decent. So, I mean, they're all known by their body parts, what their body parts have been connected to. Not a talent. Scrappy, rapper. Saucy, rapper. Safaree, all type of stuff. But his main thing is his appendage too. Nikki's ex is what he's, so I mean, all of them. That's why they all keep falling to ground zero. A bunch of people faking it until they make it. Obviously, Santana is the breadwinner in the situation with Zell. But Saucy pushes the narrative as if, all of his men got to have money. That means your man has more money than you. That's what that means. That's what that means. Diddy has more money than Carisha. Moneybag Yo has more money than Ari Fletcher. And that's what you keep trying to be like, right? Because you swear you wanted a girl. So if you wanted a girl, Safaree has more money than Zell. Scrappy, as broke as he is, he got more money than Zell. He not comparing. So you're the breadwinner. I just find it weird. When these people push this narrative, oh, my nigga gotta be this, they gotta that, you gotta cash me out, you gotta blah, 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 blah. but then go date somebody way under these standards they say that they have. Like, that doesn't even make sense. If your man is supposed to be a breadwinner, if he's supposed to be doing this and he's supposed to be doing that, then why do you pick subpar men? Like men that you swear your nigga do this, he do that, he buy you Birkins, he this, Zell can't do none of that. Zell ain't buying no Birkins. He's listed as a whole thief. So it's gonna be hard for anybody in the industry to even want to work with him due to his past, the things that he's done in the past. And then you got Bambi, you know, making it seem like she's about that lifestyle and things in that nature, but have to share bills with Scrappy. If you have to split bills with him, then you ain't bringing in the money neither. You ain't bringing in the money neither. Because if you're rich, these lives they portray that they are, they try to act as if they're rich. If you're rich, money ain't a thing. Money isn't a thing. Mm-hmm. Bobby and Whitney argued about a lot of stuff, but they didn't argue about money. It was a problem for the world that Whitney Houston was way more profitable and made way more money than Bobby Brown. It wasn't a problem with her. She didn't care. She found Bobby, met, you know, and loved him. It was that simple. She didn't care. She was buying the majority of everything, you know, even with Bobby working and, you know, still, you know, he's bringing in the income, you know, he's bringing in a nice, you know, cute coin, but it didn't compare to Whitney. Like, it didn't compare. So, but she never made it a problem. The world did, you know, her family did, you know, and stuff like, but she didn't care. And she never pushed that image either. She never did. And she dated Eddie Murphy. I mean, look how rich he was. The reason Eddie Murphy and Whitney didn't get back together is because Eddie Murphy cheated on her. If he wouldn't have cheated on Whitney, who knows what that relationship would have brought to the world. But he cheated on her. So she left him. That's why they didn't get back together. That's why when he did the congratulations speech for her, the recorded speech, like she was kind of, you know, like shading it, you know, when she was married to Bobby. He did it because she was like, not the nigga that cheated on me. Yeah. Hey, Eddie. So, you know, Whitney, hey, Eddie. You know, type of situation. So, yeah, she could have married him. So, I mean, it was never a money thing. But these girls live on that. And Bambi making so much money, why would that matter? Who pay what? Why are we splitting stuff if you get money, you get money? If I find someone like literally fell in love with them, I really wouldn't care about what they made. I really wouldn't care. And I wouldn't be split. I'll just pay it, you know, and if something comes up or something like that, then maybe they can take care of it, you know, or something. Other than that, as long as the necessity is taken care of. So to be splitting, you know, and stuff like that, to me, that never really made any sense. And it's the same thing with Erica. Erica, while she was with Safaree, talking about how they made $100,000 just being on OnlyFans in a month or something like that, and then they break up and she crying because he only got to pay a certain amount of child support. Well, girl, I thought you was making so much money. What happened to that? I thought you were making so much money. Why does that matter? As long as he pays child support, who cares how much it is? I mean, as long as he's paying. Well, he's supposed to pay you $30,000 a month for what? Like, why? Make that make sense. Don't even make sense. Like, what do you got to pay all this money for? Like, as long as he's taking care of his kids, and it'll take $35,000, $40,000 a month to take care of them. But it do sound like that would take care of you. Sounds more like what you want. Like, that don't have nothing to do. Like, what you gonna spend $35,000 on your kid monthly for? What? Because a lot of y'all go place them into private schools and stuff like that because they're expensive, just to let them go for like a year or something like that, and then pull them out, put them back in public school and whatnot, and still be accepting that income. And don't let the judge know that they no longer go there, you know, and stuff like that. And the father don't be necessarily paying attention to it. You know, when as long as they go to school, you know, is what the father's paying attention to. So I mean, if he don't pick up and drop off, then he won't even know until then. I mean, so a lot of women do abuse the child support system. They absolutely do. Especially people like these two, Bambi and Erica. Like, no, again, it's the man's responsibility to take care of your child, not you. Not you. But the thing about that is child support goes by custody, usually. So a lot of these men, if y'all step up more and be there more for y'all kids instead of being like the Safarees, the ones that want to party all the time and all of that stuff, that life is over. Safaree is about to be 40 or like, something like on his way to 40 or, whatever. All that should be over with. Like, get into y'all kids' actual life, raise them, get custody, make sure that the custody matches you and the mother, that it fits both of y'all needs so that the child support can be brought to a good place, so that if you're doing more, then it's less often that you will have to pay. Honestly, y'all paying all that child support because y'all not doing nothing. That be the thing. Like y'all, the custody be every other weekend, and whatnot. And you mad that you can't? Okay, well, do more. Spend more time with your kid. Make your kid matter. Take your kid on a road with you all summer. You on tour. Take your kid with you. Make it kid friendly. Why y'all gotta smoke and drink at start of time? Like, for what? There's a time and a place for that. Like, getting your kid life. Like, gross. That's why I commend people like Usher, people like that actually raise their kids. Like Usher kids live with him. He had full custody, all of that. He raising his kids, so his child support shouldn't be a huge, for what? Take care of your kid, give your kid life. Tyrese just made this song about child support because his ex-wife, right here, where is it? His ex-wife made I guess she gets $10,000 a month in child support. Do more. Why complain about it? A complaint ain't gonna get you nowhere but to the next complaint. Right here. Do something. Do something about it. Tyrese drops new song calling ex-wife out over child support. $20K isn't child support. We both know who that money is for. Do something about it. Do something about it. If $20,000 is too much for you to be paying for child support, get in your daughter's life. Seek custody. Try to get joint custody. I mean, if you can't get full, I wouldn't try to get full custody anyway, especially if she's a good mother. If she's a good mother, I don't feel like there's any. You get full custody when they're not doing what they're supposed to do. If they're doing what they're supposed to do, then split it 50-50. Like that simple. And then the child support will be even lower. So he probably barely sees his daughter or doesn't see his daughter. It just doesn't make sense for you to be paying that much in child support. Do something. Go to family court or mediation and sit down and figure something out. You can get it lowered. It doesn't have to be that much. I know, I have children. So it doesn't have to be that much. Like, it was at one point I was paying like almost $3,000 a month in child support. And this is before YouTube. Because I always had like 3 jobs. Like, I was always a go-getter. I always wanted money in abundance. So, but at that point in time, with me serving at 2 jobs and then doing healthcare, at another one with my tips from both jobs, because I had 2 serving positions. So I made really good money, like really good money. So when I was doing that, my child support was high. It absolutely was. But at that point in time, I didn't have any custody of my children. There was no set custody. It was just, we kind of decided that on our own. And then to lower the custody, because at that point in time, I just had them every other weekend. So if I want to make my child support lower, I need to spend more time with them. So that's what I did. I just spent way more time with my kids. I would make sure I had them as often as I could, picking them up from school, let them sitting out of my house from when they got out of school. I would take them all day, make sure they got up the next day. I would drive them to school, and their mom would pick them up, and then they stay with her for the day. Then I'll go the next day, and whatnot, and then did what we have to do. And I went to court, and I got joint custody of my children. And a lot of fathers just think that they have custody. No, you don't. You don't. If it's not like set in stone in writing between you and the mother, you don't have any custody. But you have rights to your child, but you don't have any custody. Okay? Rights means that they can't tell you that you can't see your child. So you have rights to your kid. But other than that, it's all on the mother if you don't have anything on paper. So it's important to have things on paper, because then you'll be protected. and whatnot. Like you can have it so that because if the mother could just up and leave the state if she wants to and go live wherever she wants, she can just leave the country. If she wants to with your kid, and there's not much you could do about it because you don't have any custody. That's why it's good to do those things prior. Make sure that type of stuff is set up. How it is, my kid's mom can't even leave the state with my kids without me knowing. So it's the same thing with me. I can't leave with the state without letting her know, and whatnot, and stuff like that. I can't move out the state with the children if she does not agree. She can't move out the state with the children if I don't agree, and whatnot. So there's precautions set up so that I don't have to worry about certain things. And I think a lot more men need to do that. You need to get in these kids' lives and get custody of your kid. Don't think that just because you picked them up or they know that you're their dad, that no, because the police aren't going to recognize it in that situation. You pick up your kid and your kid's mom tell you to bring that kid back and you don't, they call the police on you, they're going to take that kid back to their mother. They're not going to let you keep the kid. They're going to take the kid from you, and because she has custody. You don't have any custody. So no, bring the kid. We have to take the kid back. You don't have any custody. Do you have any court papers or anything on record stating? Yeah. So, and a lot of fathers be really good dads, but have nothing on paper. So, and then it also protects you if anything, God forbid, happened to their mother. If you don't have any custody, yeah, don't get me wrong, the state's going to reach out to you, but the people that the children lived with, like the grandparents, stuff like that, it gives them more power over you. And they're your kids or kid, and whatnot. But if you have custody, then the kid automatically goes to you, and whatnot. You don't have to fight, and because there's families right now in court, fathers fighting the grandparents and whatnot, and the aunts and whatnot of their kid for the custody of them because they have no custody and the mother's gone. So there's nothing, you're on your own. You got to, now it's you against them type of situation. So yeah, protect yourself. Make sure you get something in paper or like on paper, written in stone, and not just for you, for your kid, and it can help with child support, and stuff like that too. If you're a good dad, if you're applying the time that you need, it's all on paper. If you ain't gotten it on paper and it's time to go to court, like people like Tyrese and other people, you have nothing documented of the time that you've been spending with your kid. You have nothing on paper. It's just looked at as the mom doing everything. You're not doing nothing. It's how the state is going to look at it, or the judge is going to look at it. So, yeah, set something in paper. And, yeah, that would be my advice. You ain't got to worry about paying $20,000. Do more, be more, do more, be more. That's the only way to get child support lessened. Because they're not going to take it away because you don't feel like it's fair. Well, it's hard raising the kid alone, especially financially. So, do more, get more. Get more time with your kid. Do more, get more. Okay, that's it. So yeah, move right along. Let's get into this clip of Amara stating that her and Safaree's relationship is fake. Let's get into that, girl. Let's get into that again.
Never said y'all was in a relationship either. I've been single since the father of my kids, and I haven't had sex since the father of my kids. Mama, mira, listen. Mira, mama. Let me put it this way. I'm a pretty smart girl. I believe that I am. I have come this far because I think I'm pretty smart. And I get hired to do my job, and I do what I have to do. I do it well. We have good ratings. And with that being said, I have accomplished my mission. Now, if after that you want to believe whatever it is you want to believe, that's on you. You understand? Like I said before, I've been single since the father of my kids, and I haven't had sex since the father of my kids. And I continue to do my job. And as long as you give us those ratings, I'm going to give you what you want. So if that's what you want, then that's what you see. Yeah, period. If you don't get it after that, there's nothing else I can tell you, mommy. Okay? Anyways, goodbye. Love you guys. Arrivederci. Bye. Let me tell you something. My first season of Love and Hip Hop Miami was the best season of my life. I had an amazing producer, Mari Carmen Lopez. She really embraced and showcased who I really was, what my purpose was. Second season came, we somewhat did that. And then third and fourth, and now on the fifth, I'm just going with the flow. Whatever that means, if you're smart enough, you understand. And all I'm saying is that I've been single since the father of my kids, but let's just go with it. Let's go with whatever it is that you're watching. Safaree never said.
Throw the whole show away. Throw the whole show away. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Over 800 y'all in the building. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So yeah, I thought this was dumb. Amara is beautiful. I love her. She's so pretty. And I think she's so talented. But this was really stupid. To come forward and say this. If I was working on the show, if I was one of the executive producers and whatnot, I would fire her. I would fire her immediately. Yes, I would want her fired. The season is still going, and it ruins the likeliness of the show. People like to watch the show and think that what they see is what they are getting. To let people know that, yeah, the majority of the stuff is staged, and all of that stuff. It just throw the whole show away. Throw the whole franchise away. At this point in time, if this is fake, then what's the point? Of even watching anything, listening to anything that they say on the show. This is why people lose complete interest into shows like this. So, but yeah, I do believe this. I would fire her. I believe Amara deserves to be fired for coming forward and stating something like that. Because again, even if it was for ratings and whatnot, it's not your responsibility to clear that up with the audience. You could just simply ignore it. I think the reason why Amara did this is because she doesn't like the image that is given. Because remember, she has twins, I believe, by Shay from Love and Hip Hop's brother. And Shay has been coming forward saying certain things about this whole setup and situation. And I don't think Amara likes the energy that's coming back from it. It's kind of making her look like a backstabber in certain ways and whatnot. So people aren't really feeling this energy of her and Safaree being together. And so I think it backfired because she's saying if it's really smart, then why are you saying anything? Why are you saying anything? Oh, his best friend. Oh, okay. His best friend. So yeah, it's like, why are you saying anything? Like, why are you saying anything? And God bless says, neither does the mother until you go to court. That goes by state, because in the state that I'm in, even if you're married, the mother has automatic joint custody. She has full custody immediately at the birth. Until something else is set, unless they come up with another agreement somewhere. But other than that, the mother has full parental rights to the child. And as the father, you have rights to your child, not custody. The mother has custody immediately upon birth. In my state, full custody right away. So you have to petition for custody as a father. This is a mother state that I'm in. So it's really hard to get anything, because it's a mother state. It really is. But yeah, my state, right away, the mother has full parental custodial rights over the child immediately until you, as the father, petition for custody. See, because you already have rights. You just petition for custody. So yeah, even if you're married. So if you're married here and you get divorced, then the mother has full, is the primary custodial parent. You have to fight for rights. Custody as a father after that. So yeah, Minnesota is a mother's state. It definitely is. They for the mother. They're for the mother. Like, you got to be a really bad parent living in the state, like mom wise, because they give you chance to get your kid back as a mom. For dads, it's rough. But with moms, they give you chance to get your kid back. And they also have here in my state the no separation. So if you say you have kids with a woman and they already have kids, even if they're by other men, they're by other men, you have to take those kids too. So you can't just take your kids. So if the mom loses custody of all of her kids, you can't separate them. So to get your kids, you will have to get them all. That's how it works here too. Right now I have a family member that's raising another person's kid because they don't separate. So yeah, so this state is a mother's state. Yeah, absolutely. So if you have kids already the woman you meet has kids already. She got 2, 3 kids. No matter how many kids she got, and you have even if you have 1 kid with her, and she has 5 kids by somebody else, or 5 different men, or 5 kids by another man, you can't just take your kid. You have to take them all. You got to take them all. You can't. They have the no separation law here. So yeah. So that it's a heavy burden, to wear. It is, because you have to decide, like, do I want to raise these other people's kids? That's how it works here. They do not separate. So you can't just come take your kid. It don't work like that. And if somebody else, so say another family member, or whatnot, goes and takes the kids, then they'll take your kid too. So if one of their other fathers take, them, then they take your child as well, because they don't separate. So yeah, this state is different. Like, it is different. Yeah, you don't get to just get your kin. You got to take them all. You don't get none. All or nothing. Is how that works. So yeah, every state is different. But yeah, I feel like Amara, she needs to get fired immediately. Immediately. She needs to be fired. Moving right along. So, but I love her. She's very pretty. So the storyline is fake. Let's get into 1 second. I'm gonna go open the door for one. Okay. So the whole Birdie Munch, yeah, the whole Birdie Munch. Sorry, that was my daughter. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Let's get into Beauty Couch. Let's get into her. All right. Now, this is an update on the TikToker, the viral TikToker that passed away last week. Instagram influencer Beauty Couch passed away in Georgia near a burning car. Eugene Lewis, is it Jaquois? I don't know how to say that. Arrested days later in Louisiana. Let's get into this. The boyfriend of a famed Instagram influencer, Beauty Couch, has been arrested and charged with murder after her body was found last week near a burned car in Georgia. Eugene Lewis, I'm just going to call him that, 21 of Naples, Florida, has been charged with her murder, arson, and aggravated assault. He was apprehended in Louisiana by the St. Tammany, is that how you say that? Parish Sheriff's Proactive Enforcement Unit and is now awaiting extradition to Georgia. Let the message be what we do not take kindly to: people who think they can commit a crime elsewhere and try to hide it. And St. Tammany, Parish, said Sheriff Randy Smith. We were happy to help our counterparts in Georgia by locating this suspect and taking him into custody so he may face justice and Ms. Couch's family can begin to receive closure during this difficult time. So it says what happened. Couch's body was found Wednesday afternoon near a burned car, and this is part of the car that was, part of her car that was found. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. According to the sheriff's office, Lewis was Couch's boyfriend. Officials have not revealed a motive for the murder. Couch 22 was an Austell-based Instagram influencer known primarily for her roller skating and dance videos. The college student had roughly 150,000 followers on the photo sharing app and recently launched her own roller skating classes. She was a sweet girl. She never bothered nobody. She was a friend to everybody, her mother, Kimberly Couch, said. Ooh, that's sad. The roller skater's body was found near a vehicle engulfed in flames on the afternoon of August 23rd. In an initial statement, the Cobb County Police Department noted, based on the initial scene investigation, foul play is suspected, and anyone with information regarding this incident is asked to contact the Cobb County's police. The fire department first learned of Couch's family. The car they found had been driven by the influencer who had not been seen since the previous morning. The police then returned to the area where the vehicle was found and discovered Couch's body in the wood line, according to the release. Days later, on August 25th, the St. Tammany, Parish Sheriff's Office identified several areas where Lewis might be staying. Around 4:40 p.m., detectives spotted the suspect driving on Oak Harbor Boulevard. Officers pulled him over and he was taken into custody without incident. So her boyfriend has been arrested for said crime. This is crazy. Like we were stating when we first talked about this, that it had been somebody she trusted, you know, to be found how she was found. It seemed personal. It didn't seem like a stranger, you know, may have did this. Yeah, it seemed like it was a stranger, like just some random, because people were thinking like maybe she met somebody on an app, or something like that. And I'm like, well, this doesn't give that. This doesn't give that. This gives like I know her, type of situation. And sure enough, it was her boyfriend. So there is a news clip that we're going to listen to, and then we'll get into what he actually looks like, and whatnot. So let me pull up this news clip. Are you gonna pull up or no? There we go. Okay. Any day now. Okay. So the man was arrested, boyfriend of Instagram influencer Beauty Couch 22, arrested for murder. And here we go.
For the murder of a 22-year-old woman in Cobb County. Police say 21-year-old Eugene Luis Jacques is suspected of killing Beauty Couch Wednesday morning, then setting her car on fire. Loved ones say Couch had so much promise. She was attending college and was an Instagram influencer. This is what her mom told Fox 5 earlier this week.
They hurt my baby so bad. My baby didn't deserve this. My baby was a good baby. She was a sweet girl. She never bothered nobody. She never bothered nobody. She was a friend to everybody.
Yeah, mother's pain right there. We're working to get Eugene Luis Jacques mugshot. Police say he was arrested in St. Tammany Parish, Louisiana. He's charged with murder, arson, and aggravated assault. He's waiting extradition to Cobb County.
Yeah, so horrible situation. Horrible, like this is just so, it still like gives me a headache. I'm just thinking about it, how scared she must have been. I mean, and they have no motive as of now, but I just feel like the motive was he was just simply jealous of her. I don't know. I think he may have just been jealous of all this attention that she was getting. Sad. It's completely sad. So here is the boyfriend. Here he is. He roller skates too. So this is him. This is the man who took her life. Still no motive as of now. We have no idea why he did what he did. The only thing that I can think of is jealousy. I just feel like he was jealous of her. I do. I think he was jealous of this newfound attention that she was getting, what her growing, how she was growing. I just think, yeah, I just think he was jealous of her. Because I was like, what? Why? Like, why? And then you do all the stuff that you did, setting a car on fire, hiding about, like, why? For what? Nobody deserves this. No one. Like, and that's just the only reading I get from it is they was just jealous of all this attention that she was getting. Because why? She seemed like she was the sweetest girl. People had nothing but good things to say about her. It didn't seem like she had a mean bone in her body. And I that has run through my mind too. This has run through my mind too, that she broke up with him, but I think that she broke up with him due to all this newfound attention. I think it gets, these men are weak. They are weak. They cannot take a dose of their own medicine. They will sit around and like girls' videos when they twerking and all of that, liking provocative and risque pictures, you know, all of that stuff, and then assume as a woman, the woman especially that you know that has the that is the objection to their affection. As soon as something happens with them to where they may be being complimented, and then a lot of times with these females, it don't even be them feeding an energy that a person is giving them. It's just that they're getting the energy at all. So if they'd be mad at these girls, these females, because they're getting energy from these men. You know, she was a very beautiful girl, you know, and whatnot. So the energy that these men are giving them, they're actually mad at the men. They actually want to take it out on the men, but they're weak. So instead of them taking it out on the men that are coming for their women, you know, their woman, you know, and whatnot, they take it out on them. They take it out on them. The things that what he did to her, he may have wanted to do be like misguided or, you know, misdirected anger, you know, and directed it towards her. You know, this could have literally just have started off as a simple argument, you know, just a simple argument. And maybe they've been arguing a lot, you know, as of recently. And she's like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. Like, I don't want to. And that could be enough to tick them off, you know, they feel like you're growing, you're becoming, you know, because I feel like this young lady was about to make a lot of money, you know, and whatnot. So she's starting her own skating classes and whatnot. She's a huge name already on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, especially for skating and dancing, even turning it into classes. Skating rink and bars willing to pay her to show up just for her likeliness, you know, and whatnot. So I think that she was really about to soar. You know, I think she was really about to, I don't think she even had an idea of what she stumbled across. You know, that the big audience that she was about to bring in just for being a good person, being talented. You know, she was very talented at what she did. That's why it's just so disheartening to hear this about this young lady. So, yeah, I just think that whatever reason it was weak. It was a weak reason. And a lot of this notoriety that the young lady was getting, that Katera was getting, was new. You know, it's not like she's been doing this years and all of that stuff. No, she's been skating years, but being known for it, that's becoming more so like as of recently within the last like year or so, of her really like blowing up, you know, like with the skating on TikTok, and, you know, and all of that stuff. And in college, she had her whole life ahead of her, and she could have soared in so many different directions. And it's weak men like this, you know, that just end great things like this. This is crazy. You know what I mean? It absolutely is. So, and it's a very sad thing because I literally just stumbled across her not too long ago. And then I stumbled across her, and then the next thing I hear, she's gone. It's like, wow. Just heard of the young lady, and then she's already gone. Just start seeing viral videos popping up on my timeline and whatnot of her. And I will stop and watch her. You know, I'm like, wow, you know, she's really good. Like I said, I've always been jealous of people that roller dance, you know, is what I call it, because it's so cool, you know, and you got to be really talented and coordinated, you know, all of that to do that, because most people, we get on skates and we about to fall before we even stand up, we already falling, you know, type of situation. So for them to have coordination that well, and it's like they don't have a care in the world as they're doing it, it's really cool, you know, to watch. So it's very sad that we won't be able to watch her anymore. And again, I think she was a rising star. She really was. And I just think whatever reason this happened, it's weak, controlling. He just tried to control her. And when you're already controlling and your girls start to get like recognition, you know, and whatnot, because a lot of these men, they like to down these women when they're in relationships with them, you know, because she did have a little weight on her and whatnot. Beautiful girl, full body, beautiful body. She had a little weight on her. I feel like he's probably the type of person that try to make her feel insecure about that. You know, like I'm the only one that'll ever love you, you know, type of situation. And then for her to get a newfound confidence to where she's roller skating and all of that and going viral for it, and people are telling her how beautiful she is. Men are commenting on how beautiful her body is, and you know how they would love a chance with her, and you know she's just so gorgeous and all that. It makes weak men angry. It makes them angry. It's hard for them to swallow that. You know, I've been spent all this time breaking her down, and here y'all are building her up. Because why did you take her life? Why did you take her life? Yeah, I feel like because being on social media can really help boost your self-esteem, your confidence level. It can do all of that. And if her spirit was broken before because, you know, he broke it, social media can have a way to make you literally reinvent yourself, you know, in so many different ways. It gives you a newfound confidence. And it's hard for somebody to take it away when you're not giving it to them. It's hard. It's hard to take it away when you didn't give it to them. It's easy to take away confidence you're giving to somebody. It's easy to take away or to make their self-esteem break or drop when you're the one helping to boost, you know, but when you're not doing it, you know, when the world, you know, is letting her know that she's beautiful, when the world is telling her that she's talented and that she's this and that she's that, the one to watch, you know, and all of that, you can't break her soul. Like you can't break it. So a lot of the things that people say before and gaslight her and manipulate her probably just stopped working just because, again, she has a newfound confidence. So since he can't control her anymore, that's why he took her. Because if I can't have you, no one will, is what this gives. If I can't be with you, no one will. So a lot of times during the breakup is when things like this happen, when the weak man feels as if he's losing control. You know, like when women are in DV situations, it's such a dangerous thing to be in because you never know when they're going to carry out on the threats, you know, and you can't say, oh, well, he said that, but he's not going to do it. Look how many women that have died, you know, being in these situations, especially parting. You know, that's why I would say with anybody in a DV relationship, if you're going to leave with witnesses. Leave with witnesses. Do not leave alone, because that could be it for you. That could be it. Breaking up with a person in the car or breaking up with a person and y'all alone and whatnot can be extremely dangerous. And him setting the car on fire and all of that stuff it just happened. I feel like he snapped. It is what it is. I don't feel like it was a build-up. I feel like it was more so of maybe she did try to end things. And maybe he felt like, oh, you think you this and that now? You think you about to leave me? You know, dot. And just snapped. Before he knew it, she was gone. Before he knew it. So said it had to be a really scary situation for her, poor thing, to have to leave the world like that. And so much violence, so much evil, you know, happening around you. To where it's like you would rather than be going through what you're going through within that moment. So so I think that, and maybe this was the first altercation. You know, it's not always in these situations to where this person has been being hurt or harmed. No, sometimes they don't put their hands on them at all until the snap. Then that was the first and last, you know, time it happened, type of situation. And with the police apprehending him with no, you know, he kind of just went willingly, and whatnot. It does show remorse to where I feel like maybe he did snap, you know. Yeah, but I mean, it happened. And I think it was a control thing. I think he was trying to control her and she wanted to be her own person. And he didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. So yeah, rest in peace to Beauty Katera Couch. Beautiful girl. Rest in peace, RIP. Again, DV has no face. People taking people's lives, murderers, they have no face. It can be anybody. It can be anyone. So just be careful. And my advice to anybody going through DV, do not do it alone. Okay? Do not exit alone. Do not leave in the middle of the night. Do not do any of that stuff. Okay? Because it's easy to come back when you do that. Do it in strength. Meaning have people around you that care about you when you are parting, because they will help you get through that. It's hard to do by yourself. It's really hard to do alone. I get it. But at the same time, you know, just make sure you have someone present, at least someone that can call 911, you know, if things get bad. You know, we watched that situation with that younger Black lady that powed her husband as he was leaving. You know, as you see, the breakup, you know, in situations like that can cause a person to snap, you know, to where you literally forget who you are. Like you remove yourself, and becoming a whole nother person. And it's usually momentarily. It's usually not even for a long time, just for a few seconds can change your entire existence. All out of not knowing how truly invested you are in someone. And there's always signs. There's always signs that this isn't good for you. So what, like with that situation with the lady Papa and her husband, there were signs. He saw the signs that led him to want to leave. But as you see, he was leaving alone. If his family would have been over there, you know, or somebody like that leaving, I think things would have turned out differently. I don't think things would have, you know, happened that way. So I think it's better to leave with, even if it's just one person, leave with somebody that could help, you know. And if I say if you're a woman, try to attach yourself to a man. Because if he hitting on you, then 9 times out of 10, he don't want to hit no man. So if you do it with another woman, you could be putting her in danger, you know, as well. I would say do it with a man. It's helpful to do it with mano y mano. Because if they putting their hands on you and doing stuff like that too, then that means they really ain't got no time for no man. They ain't trying to squirt with a man if they squirting up with you. So linking up with another woman, I just feel like if he'll hit you, he'll hit her. But with a man, they usually don't want that type of energy. So don't leave on your own. Don't do that. Lead in strength, meaning that you have somebody supporting you because you're going to need it. It's hard to do alone. That's why a lot of women return back to the relationship because it's hard to do by yourself. And it's not that people don't want to help you. A lot of times y'all so prideful to where you don't want to involve anyone. You know, well, I don't want nobody else to get hurt. I don't want to put nobody else in da. Those are excuses. Those are excuses. People want to help you. They do. They just got to know you want it and that you are serious about it. That's it. Be serious. When you leave, see no return. Don't leave if you can see a return because that means it's not time to go yet. There's a time. You know, there's time, you know, to leave and trust and follow your intuition because it will tell you literally if he on his way to the store and you like, you know what, let me get over here to that house, you know, go and get in front of those people and, you know, let them know like, hey, he come over here, call the police immediately. Call the police. Call the keep doing just call the police. Just look, you know, people will help you. They will. They just gotta know you need it. Otherwise, they won't. It's hard for a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So I can't feed you if I don't know you're hungry. I can offer it to you, but if you say no, there's plenty of people that have turned food down and still been hungry. Literally. There's people right now, I offer them some food and they be hungry as hell. But they're like, oh no, I'm fine. Some people do it to be courteous, you know, and stuff like that. So a closed mouth doesn't get fed. Let us know you're hungry so we can feed you. Okay, we can't force you to eat. We literally can't. You gotta want to eat on your own. So it's the same thing. We can't make you leave, but we can't make you leave, but we can help you stay. We can do that. We can help you stay, but we can't help you leave. You got to leave on your own because then when you come here, we gonna make sure you stay. You know, type of situation. But yeah, leave when you know. You'll know, but don't do it alone because of cases like this, situations like this. Do not leave alone. Let somebody know. Get around some people. Okay, get around some people because most of these men are cowards. They want to do everything behind closed doors. They don't. Most of them, they ain't gonna put their hands on you in public and none of that stuff. They usually want you somewhere alone, you know, and do it. So when you have people around you, it's helpful, you know, because then a lot can be prevented with just other people being there. It's enough to make them cower down or just, you know, leave and then keep calling you and stuff and trying to get you alone, you know, so that they can do because they can't gaslight you or manipulate you in front of other people because they're going to see it. When you're by yourself, it's easier for them to do it because they pull on those heartstrings, you know, and, you know, I need you. I love you. You made me a better man. You this, you that. We got kids. So, but around people, because if he said he doing what he doing to you, he said that in front of me, you and them kids, leave. Yeah, we don't care. You know, like, yeah, well, what's up? You know, like that's how my protection gonna be. You know, like, yeah, we ain't trying to hear none of that. Shut up, leave, get my grass. You know, so it's just like, yeah, get out of here. The police on their way. So, you know, here, flip. You know, get in front of some people. Get in front of some people. Being alone and stuff like that, no. That just makes it so that they know where to find you. They have access to you. And you kicking in your door, waiting until you go to your car. Like, that's why get around some people. Do not stay by yourself. It's hard for them to plot against the whole family. It's easy for them to plot against you, but it's hard for them to do when you have walls of protection. People that will fight for you, take a bullet for you, all of that. That's who you need to get around. And as soon as possible, get around some love, because you ain't getting that where you at. So get around some love, and just then let the people embrace you. Let them protect you. Let them. That's what they're there for. That's what they're there for. Because if somebody came to my house, needed protection, family, friend, anything like that, I'll take whatever come to my door. I'll take whatever trouble comes with it. Oh, well, as long as I know I needed what I do to make sure that you're good, that's all that matters to me. So how this ends is up to him. That's how I look at it. He can leave you alone, or we can make him leave you alone. Because if he come over here, I will do no talking. We don't have anything to talk about. I'm going to call the police, and if he don't get off my property, I'm ending him. I'm ending him. Like that 19-year-old boy that went over to his girlfriend's house because she broke up with him and was kicking in her parents' door. And the father came to the door and popped out, and he ended up passing away. Oh, well. I don't feel any way about that. Because imagine what he would have did to that man's daughter if they were alone. If you coming over here kicking in the door to get to her, oh, yeah, no. I would have did the same thing as a father. Pow. Call the police. Yeah, you will not put your hands on my baby at all whatsoever. And I don't feel like fighting for what? You're literally breaking and entering right now. I get to bear arms. I get to do that, and I'm about to. I sure am. Whether you make it or you don't, you're going to know who to with and who not to with. That's simple. That simple. Doesn't matter if you're with the most passive man on earth. Get you a weapon. Get you a gun license and get you a weapon. Mace is not enough. A taser is not enough. It's not. Because they're not taking tasers to you women. They literally point weapons at y'all and taking y'all lives. If he know you strapped, he may walk a little different. He may talk a little different. Because that's something to fear. So, I mean, it's that simple. Yeah, get y'all some weapons. Literally. You may not be able to take him down, but that will. So, I mean, it is what it is. You ain't got to take his life, hop in the legs, arms or something. Like, you ain't got to take his life if you don't want to. But show him that this what you won't do. This what you won't do. Get y'all a weapon. Like, for real. I understand y'all got kids and stuff. Do it safely. Safes, all type of stuff. Like, protect yourself. Seriously. Yeah, we're about to get out of here. We're going to go over to Station Head. We will be back over here in, like I would say, an hour. In an hour or so, we will be back over here for a fire show. And then we'll be going over to coffee with the tea. I will be playing some tea over here too. So make sure you come back for that. Look for the scheduled show. It should be up in a little bit here. But we're going to run over to Station Head. We'll be over in Station Head in, I would say, about 10, 15 minutes. We're going to be over there in Station Head. I'm at my hour and a half mark. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for all of the support. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I will see y'all in a little bit here. And until the next show. Oh, my God. Bye.